Since the paper pattern has changed, now ACCA objective test questions plays a very vital role in your examination success. So in today's video, we'll be discussing very key things about objective test questions. This is Rizwan Maniya, the trainer for ACCA Performance Management, Financial Management and Advanced Performance Management at WIFI. Friends, there are 7 things that I need to discuss today in relation to objective test questions, which is very much relevant for your performance management paper and financial management paper. The first thing is, I'm sure you are very much aware of these 7 types of OTs that are tested in the paper. Still, the first is multiple choice questions, MCQ. Out of 4, you need to select 1. Then you have multiple response. This is a bit more tricky question because you need to select more than 1 correct answers. There could be a possibility that 3, 4, maybe 5 are the correct answers. Then you have fill in the blanks that are calculator based OTs. Number 4, there is a drop down question where you just click that button of drop down, you select the answer and you move on. Then you have hot area questions where there are true and false statements given. You have to select those. Then there is hot spot question. A graph, a diagram will be given to you and you have to identify the correct area in that diagram. Then you have drag and drop. From one place you have to drag and drop to the other place. Very much similar what we used to do when we were in school. Remember, match the following. So friends, after the discussion about the types of questions, the second important thing that I need to discuss is, remember, coverage of entire syllabus is extremely important. Whether you are appearing for PM or you're appearing for FM, it is very important that you cover the entire syllabus, especially for these section AOTs, because you cannot predict from which area the question can come. It's a huge syllabus, or if it is a small syllabus, examiner can test OT from any area. So you don't have any option to leave anything. So you need to cover the entire syllabus. Third thing is very important. Yes, start with easy OTs first. If you have seen my smart paper solving technique video earlier, which is available on our WIFI's YouTube channel. So if you haven't, do watch that, where I've explained about smart paper solving technique. So in continuation to that, this third point is that solve easy OTs first. Yes. What do you think? Is entire 100 mark difficult? Never possible. It's not the case. There are easy marks. Examiner has mentioned themselves those students who fail to determine easy marks, they end up resulting in difficulty in passing the paper. They end up in a situation where they face difficulty in passing the paper. So there are easy OTs. So there are 15 OTs in your section A, whether it's PM or FM, right? So at least 5 will be easy ones. So if you are able to determine the 5 easy ones, yes, you can grab 10 marks and by spending less time. So that's smart thinking, that's smart working. You have a very good tool of navigation on your platform where you can just go to the navigation option, you can jump to different OTs. There is a very good option of flag for review. So once you start your paper, you start with section A OTs. The first question you went there, it's difficult. Okay, you went to the next one. You will use the option of flag for review. If you're doubtful about any question, you can come back. So using this navigation tool, solve easy OTs first. At least 5 would be the one that will not take much time. It could be calculative ones, it could be theory ones, right? So try to solve 5 OTs, at least the easy ones. That will take less time. And for that, obviously, you need to practice. The more you practice in mocks and other things, you will be getting the benefit of that. Fourth thing is, for theory-based OTs, when you are solving theory-based OTs, you need to work smartly again. And what is that? Filter out these statements which you don't think can be the answer. Because, for example, if it is an MCQ, so out of 4, 1 will be the answer. Generally speaking, there are 2 statements, even 1 or 2 statements that you think will never be the option. That's out of the box. That is not the answer. Okay. So if that 1 or 2 statement is out of the box, you can filter those out. And once you do that, then you're left with the remaining 1 or 2. And that is easy for you to actually come up to the right and the closest answer. So there are statements given which are very easily determined by the students and can never be the answer. So filter out the ones that are not the answer, so that you are confining yourself to the one that could be the answers. For example, if you have a question like there are 4 statements given and the options are like statement 1, 2 is correct, statement 3, 4 is correct, statement 1, 2, 3 is correct. Here you can work smartly. Yes, I do encourage students a lot on focusing on theory in such a way that they should know all the correct statements. Okay, it is ideally best that all statements you should understand and you are clear about it. But come on, let's be practical. Let's be practical. Let's consider the aspect of the student. Not everyone will know each and everything, right? And I'm sure students who are watching me, they will agree with me. So it's not that you will be clear about all the statements. So here you can work smartly. How? For example, if I'm saying that there are the statements are like the 4 statements given and the options are A, option says 1 and 2, B says 1, 2 and 3. So for example, if you are reading the statements and you are clear that, for example, statement 1 is not the answer, as I just said, filtering out. So if statement 1 is not the answer, then all the options that includes statement 1 can never be the answer, right? Which means you can easily come up to the answer without much difficulty, because all the options that are showing you statement 1, you will not look at those options. In fact, you can easily filter out the statements now and you can come to the right answers. So yeah, if you are confused, if you're not sure, you can use this smart technique to come to the right options. I'm sure you're getting my point, okay? Fill in the blanks. Next point is about fill in the blanks. Friends, fill in the blanks are calculative ones. Students are struggling in rounding off. Please don't do this mistake. Learn the technique. It's a very simple thing, okay? Round off to 2 decimal places, 3 decimal places, to the nearest thousands or millions. That is where students are struggling badly. You do everything correct. The entire calculation is correct, but at the end, you don't know how to round off to 2 decimal places. So just learn that and make sure you don't do mistake in relation to that. One thing I need to tell you in relation to this is, for example, if the question says round off to 2 decimal places and your answer is 21.9, right? And the question says round off to 2 decimal place. So in that case, you should input 21.90. Yes, add 0 to make it to 2 decimal places. Okay. So for fill in the blanks, it's very important that you must understand these rounding off things. Okay. The next point that I want to bring in front of you is there are certain topics of the book from where you can expect 3 to 4 OTs. For example, for PM, topics like management information systems is a one where you can expect 3 to 4 OTs. So there are clearly identifiable theory-based topics in PM that you should read, If you need any help, you can contact me. I will help you in relation to the topics that you should read, at least. Similarly, for financial management, financial management function is one example where you can see 3 to 4 OTs coming from that particular area. So why not read those areas? There are 2 to 3 easily identifiable topics of PM and FM where you can expect 3 to 4 OTs. Grab those 8 to 10 marks. Okay, so make sure you do read that. If you need help, you can contact me. My number is also available in the description. Then there is a document available on ACCA website by the name of Objective Questions for Session CBEs. Do read that document for further guidance in relation to handling CBE questions. That is a very good ACCA resource available on ACCA website. So these were the 7 things that I wanted to bring in front of you. Make sure that you follow these things, and this will help you to pass in your papers of PM, FM, and will definitely help you, especially in handling Section A 15 OTs. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.